If you're anything like me, you don't love the Steam Summer Sale because you get 10% off that game you wanted forever. No, no, no. You love it for those sweet, sweet summer sale deals. $4.99, $2.99, $1.29, 99 cents. Anyways, I wanted to share some of the great games I got this summer sale that were under $5. I hope you enjoy. There it is. Find the Letter H is a game that challenges you to feel good. There's no story or complex gameplay mechanics, simply what the game calls a friend, and his positive affirmations.
Take a minute to focus, and begin.
Unlike the modern video game, which requires 10 to 20 hours of your time, Find the Letter H asks only for a few minutes. In this time, you're encouraged to focus on yourself, the kind words that the friend says, and of course, looking for the letter H.
Ah, there's a H.
If you have 10 to 15 minutes today, you should sit down and play this game. Don't expect anything but to find the letter H.
Shift your attention to how interesting your bones are.
I'm going to give this game 78 cents out of 100.
I'm happy with the H's that we have right now.
Minit was one of the most interesting games I played back in 2018. Although the game was short, the 1-minute gimmick and the fun details brought the little world to life. That's exactly why I was excited when I found a spin-off entry to the Minit series released last year. Minit Fun Racer is an endless arcade-style runner where you race against the clock and traffic to watch the sunset. While the gameplay never changes, the game provides you with a plethora of upgrades to boost your runs. It's also littered with little secrets and goals you can find, such as delivering a pizza, getting chased by the cops, or deciding maybe not today. All the proceeds from this game go directly to charity, and for less than $3, the game is worth the donation. I'll give it 84 cents out of 100. Close your eyes and think of the most generic indie game you can. 16-bit pixel graphics, chiptune soundtrack, single-screen platformer with puzzle elements, exploring an unfamiliar area. Got it? Okay. Now add a flexible teleportation gun and tons of secret areas. That's out there somewhere. While at first it might not seem like an interesting mechanic, the game introduces smooth tech that you can pull off with the gun. Jumping right before your teleport conserves your momentum, letting you jump gaps and walls you wouldn't have been able to otherwise. You can also use it to speed up your movement, skip some areas, and even climb some impossibly high walls. The first playthrough of the game is only about an hour long. However, after creating a new save file, you'll find what was originally a simple platformer turns into checking every nook and cranny for a new secret room. Secret up here? Probably. Over here? Yup. Secret room in a secret room? Of course. For only 2 quarters, the game was definitely worth it. 88 cents out of 100. With over 150 one-screen levels, RITE is my favorite precision platformer of the year. The movement is simple: jump, move, and wall kick. And with such simplistic controls comes incredible attention to detail. The jump is quick and heavy, making every one feel important. And the wall kick is sensitive, letting you pull off lightning-fast ascensions. The game features 5 worlds, but even in the second one, the difficulty will hit you. Tight wall jumps, brutal obstacles, tedious collectibles. But even through the frustration, the fast respawns and consistent soundtrack will keep you interested. Speaking of, the music is incredible. Each world gets its own 6-minute theme, reflecting its aesthetics while still sounding amazing. Even after purchasing the soundtrack and listening to it on repeat, I haven't grown tired of any of the game's themes. And to tie them all together, a wonderfully mysterious motif plays near the middle of each song. The first 4 worlds feature the motif pretty obviously, but the final world section never fails to give me goosebumps. To anyone not quite sold on the game so far, I highly encourage you to go listen to the soundtrack on YouTube. And what's a good soundtrack without good graphics? RITE features beautiful pixel art throughout, including in the menus. No asset feels out of place or less polished than another, and even when many are placed together on screen, they don't look cluttered. Additionally, each world has its own color palette and particle effect, which really spice up the different stages. I found a couple, but I'd love to see this game speedrun at a top level in some way. The settings allow you to show a timer on screen, and each level keeps track of your fastest time, both with and without grabbing all the collectibles. After getting stuck on some of the later stages, being able to go back to earlier levels and grind out quick times was a treat. Even with all the polish this game has, the gameplay loop doesn't change. Each level is confined to one room with the same 5 obstacles you've already been introduced to. The mechanics take this game far, but they can only take it so far. The continuous increase in difficulty is pretty much the only difference between any of the levels in the game. I would absolutely love to see a sequel or successor to RITE that has a story, level continuity, world-specific obstacles, or even some more movement options. I think that if such a sequel were to be made, even by repurposing the game's current assets, it could reach levels of praise given to games like Celeste, Super Meat Boy, and VVVVVV. I'm giving this game 96 cents out of 100, and my Esnator stamp of approval.